That's why me love me car, me love me bike, love me money and thing. But most of all, me love me browning.
Jamaica's weird to me in a sense, right? Because it seems that the height of beauty is not necessarily white women, but the browning.
Yeah. Brown is the ideal.
Right,
I have white friends who say that they're just as oppressed by the browning culture as black people are, because they know that they don't fit the look, you know?
Yeah.
So the ideal is really this quote unquote out of many one, this mix up and blender, which now marginalizes the people on both ends of the spectrum, the black and the white. So it's the browning that carry the swing.
Right.
And that is a big facade too, you know, because really and truly, if you take account, if them say out of many one people, you'd expect like a balanced ratio, but when it comes to the number, you realize that like a 90% African blood. But
no, man, the matter is a direct con. And I think it's a brown elite, small white elite at independence who wanted to put themselves at the center of the nation. And so you end up with this mixed race ideal as out of many one. I'm tired to write about it and talk about it and just cuss them, because it's a way of marginalizing the black majority. Come to Jamaica, any rational person comes to Jamaica and looks around. From you hit the airport, you would never say that this is an out of many one country. This is a black country.
Exactly.
With maybe one or two ethnic minorities. And you see, even when they try to do the money with the out of many one, if you're going to have a proper representation of the racial mixture in Jamaica, you'd have to have 100 people in the picture, because it's 1% white, 1% Chinese, 1% Indian, you know, and then you have the mixed people in the middle. But, you know, to get a whole Indian or a whole white person or a whole Chinese person, you have to have 100 people in the sample, because if you only have 10, then you can't get a whole white person or a whole Indian person or a whole. It's what I'm saying. If you have 9, anyhow, to get the 90%, you have to have a larger sample. So when they take 10 people and put mostly black and then put in the other races, it's a total misrepresentation of the actual population of Jamaica.
All right.
No, them see the light, you know. No, the Jamaican man, them see the light, but still, them want the browning for the wife and the black woman on the side, you know. And if you don't make up your mind to be on the side, you're still in a trouble, because them have to have a trophy wife.
But I want to say,
the hot girl on the side.
I don't really think overall we really see the light still, you know, because we will put all fun and joke aside. I think the African identity have to be in it fully for we really see the light.
And you see, as I tell, you know, some of these musicians who have their music videos and them is so conscious. And when you look at the women in the music videos, it's mostly browning still. They don't know what black girls in the video saying, my queen and this kind of thing. So they have to be conscious of what are the messages that they are sending out. How are they representing themselves? That don't mean say you can't fall in love with a nice browning, you know. Me don't want nobody say me don't want them fall in love with who they want to fall in love with. But what they have to ask themselves is, why is it that it's only this one type of woman I'm attracted to? One of my friends told me that when he was in high school, he never even see black girls. From them black, him don't see them. Him don't even see them enough to know whether them look good or not, because they were just not on his radar. It's only one kind of look was attractive to him, you know? So, I don't know. We have to start with the children, and we have to start with the media, because I believe the media plays an important role. When you see the Jamaican family in the media, it's always a black man, a light-skinned woman, and a light-skinned girl, child, and a black boy. So it's a kind of reproduction of the stereotype. So all of the uptown ads, if you're going to see a black woman, she's advertising bleach or soap powder, you know, the sort of menial kinds of jobs. If it's wine and this kind of thing, no, she's not in that league. So as I said, you know, I wrote a column a couple months ago. I said, I'm not buying any product that's not using black women that make us invisible, because that means you don't see me as a customer and I'm not buying anything from you. You have to put me in the picture.
Yeah, you brought up a good point because I didn't want to go down that road, but you brought it up. It's not just the image in the videos, but it's the actual artists. If you look at the artists who promote roots and culture and see their queen or their empress, you'll notice that they are of a fairer skin. You know, they're not really dealing with no dark-skinned women.
So they have to ask themselves, why is it that this is a person I fall in love with? It's not just natural. There is a programming that you have experienced that pushes you in a certain direction. And you have to consciously say no if you want to reproduce a certain view of the family where you're as a black man and a black woman. I go to places like Haiti. And when you see the ads, even for the uptown products, it's black man, black woman, and black children. The Haitian advertising industry is much more sophisticated than ours. It actually represents the black population.
Thank you for watching I Never Knew TV. Please subscribe, comment, like, and